I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I don't care. It's too funny. I had to say something about it. I want to talk about the sister Kendra G. She's a girl who used to do radio in Chicago that I met on the radio, but she now does her show, her version of Kevin Samuel's show.
Women will never settle for that good dude that want to do right by them. All you women who have something to say, you saying it to people who not with you.
They're single mom because the guy's not with them. So is there any accountability to the
They're
man
single mom
that left
because
that
their
family?
opinion is more important than being with the person that they had kids with. You have to bow down.
No, I'm not. But I would have enough money to raise my child with or without the guy.
Right, so.
And I think she really flopped when she went on this show with Tamron Hall.
Kendra G was a breakout star in the Chicago radio world. She's now host of a hugely popular YouTube matchmaking show. It's called Kendra G Singles. Kendra G!
You know, wigs is $2,000, lashes is $300.
Are you easing into high maintenance?
Yeah, that's real high. If a man is here, why am I?
But you're not here for my wigs.
But they're feeling like this for you. I am in your presence. You should pay for this. Now, I'm not saying I agree with
wait a minute. We got some groans, we got some applause, we got some moans.
Stop.
That's crazy.
She made a goddamn fool out of herself.
You selling. If you just say, I'm a prostitute and this is what I charge to with me, that is more respectable than trying to sound respectable, but being in denial about who you are. That's like being a firefighter. You got a hose in your hand, you know, you got the water going, and you saying, I'm a football player.
1,000%, Greg. I'm glad you said that, because that just add to what I was thinking. See, I want to tell Kendra G something that she really needs to stop pretending is about this as well. Tamron Hall is a bad bitch.
Super bad.
Her problems ain't your problems.
I had lost my job. I had a lot of things that were tumult in my life at that time. And I told Stephen one day, I said, I don't know if I was still working if I would have seen you.
Right.
I saw that man.
Right.
And he saw me.
Right.
But what I like about this show is that you have three very different women, and it shows that there are many answers, but we're all trying to lead to a place of sincere and real love.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I think that's what's important.
When you're thinking-
We are nearly at 1,000 episodes, and I have never discussed dates that involve buying of wigs.
You have to wear a wig in order to be out here in these streets like you want to be. Tamron Hall could have on a skull cap with a square in her mouth. Her level of action is gonna be different to your level of action, Kendra. And women trying to act like everybody on the same level is one of the greatest forms of being delusion as you can get. Everybody's not on the same level. Kendra, them bitches who talk to you on your show, believe it or not, that's your level bitch. That's your level bitch. So when you around some real bitch, like Tamron Hall said, well, if you get a man, you can still do what you're doing to take care of yourself.
Future proofing.
You have to have an ambition that's gonna go somewhere for sure. I wanna see W-2 forms. I wanna see success records. Is it in your name? Sometimes
Kendra, if I had gone on a date with someone and they started asking me about my W-2s and my bank account, they would have been seeing the gas come out of the pipes of my car.
Well, because women are tired of wasting their time. So they're like, I don't wanna make you be already made. I don't got clay, I'm not magic.
But guys don't want that either. They don't wanna make us.
Well, true, but the thing with guys—
And they don't want a broke lady.
I don't think men want a broke lady, but they also don't want a lady that's gonna be too expensive.
You know what I'm saying?
Wigs is
She actually had that look where
$2,000,
she thought
lashes is $300.
Okay, are you-
Yeah, I mean,
like
they don't
into
go through
high
what you go through, Sister Kendra. This ain't no diss. I'm trying to show you something. You not a bitch that's gonna be kept by boss nigga. That Tamron Hall would be a delight to wake up to and argue with in the morning.
She gonna have to move to Haiti for somebody to take her here.
With Tamron Hall arguing, they're gonna be like, baby, come on now. It's all good. Let's work this out. Kendra, if a motherfucker wake up arguing with you, you're gonna be like, get your monkey out my face. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
She is 6 in Haiti, so just imagine what that.
He said she's 6 and 8. You a stupid motherfucker. Hey, Kendra, stay in your lane when it comes to speaking on women. Them women that be on your show, that's your lane.
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. The only thing we can do is guarantee to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And at times, the truth is a bitter pill. But it's time to shut up and take your medicine. So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go. We have finally hit the Super Saiyan level of delusion with the women of America today, especially the women of the West, of the community. Kendra G was on the Tamron Hall Show, and she made a claw dang fool out of herself with this one passage. Kendra G is one of those ladies who actually believe that they're so valuable that every time they go out with somebody, a man must pay for everything. Akin to the ladies who feel like a man, if she has a baby, should pay for her babysitter for her to enjoy a night out on the town. So ma'am, let me get this straight. I'm gonna take you out, pay for everything, pay for your kid's meal probably when you order to try to take some food home to them. Little gremlins, the rugrats, the ones that are not mine. I'm taking care of them already, and you're sitting here trying to judge it as, am I providing and protecting? Ma'am, I don't provide, protect for people I don't know. And the ladies of the community, they love to try to shame you. Well, if you ain't got it, just say you ain't got it. Broke boy energy. All of this stupid stuff that they say over and over again, trying to justify the fact that you're just out here trying to get a free meal out of somebody, feeding their bastard children at home. Ma'am, this is not WIC or Section 8. If you ain't got it, don't think I got it, because I ain't gonna give it.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I'm gonna say 300,000 and more.
Don't play with it. You know we had a girl. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yeah. He has to make at least 6 because my lifestyle is 6 figures. If he makes more, that's great. You know, I just don't want him being intimidated.
Okay, so what about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, I'm gonna say at least 150K.
Woo, child, big money. 150K.
Yeah.
So if he made 80K, he shouldn't reach out to you?
No.
Woo!
But this is the modern delusion on top of delusion that the modern American women have today. And it's absolutely crazy. Gentlemen have already got their passports, so guess what? The cleanup men that you are banking on are already gone. We've heard it time and time again, and we're going to keep beating this dead horse until you actually think of it. But back on to Kendra G. She looked like a fool when Tamron Hall, somebody who's more successful than her, more media experience than her, looked at her and said, well, why would he be paying for stuff when I could pay for it all? What did you pay for it before? Trying to get your hair and nails done so you can go out on a date, ma'am. What we call this is modern day P-funk, P-work, street walking, 304 type thinking. In other words, don't be a street prostitute, you dig?
You know what it takes for a woman like me to go out on a date? I gotta get a babysitter for my kids.
Okay. Should it pay for that?
Yes.
Why?
Pay for the kids that you made prior
yes,
to
because guess what now? A part of me is my kids. And in order to take me out.
Dating!
No,
you're making an investment for a relationship. So,
and that's why.
And I shouldn't have to pay for your when you're investing
I'm
in
not
your
saying every day. I'm saying, okay.
No date.
You can't turn a house a hoe into a housewife. You shouldn't even want to turn a hoe into a housewife. If you want a wife, then you go get your wife. If you want a hoe, then you got to be a pimp.
But there's an interesting thing, because a lot of these ladies, they come out and they say that they are looking for the golden ticket, the man who is going to absolutely change their life. They're looking for a lotto ticket out here. On the Kendra G show, you see them all the time. Give me $400,000 a year. Give me $200,000 a year. $150,000 a year, because that's what my last man made. Well, ma'am, your last man, he did make that. He also paid for things for a short while, and he was paying for it while he was tapping that punani.
So if a woman asks a man to pay a bill and they're not in a relationship, like how do you?
She has to be fucking him. You have to be fucking me.
So
if you want any money from me, if you want any money, 1 red cent from me, my penis has to be inside of you at some point.
So if they're not sleeping with the man, they shouldn't be asking for anything.
Absolutely not. What are we doing? Tell me as a woman, right? What is the exchange for my money? What is the exchange for my time and my money? What do you think I'm spending my time and my money on you for?
Well, I mean, most men want sex.
No, I'm not talking about most men. Let's not do no disclaimers. If I am whining you, if I am dining you, if I am calling you and texting you consistently, why do you think that I'm doing this outside of getting to knowing you?
And when he got tired of it, what he decided to do was go on about his way. And Miss Kendra, what about your guy?
So this is not a husband. Talking about me and mine, we ride for mine. He's supposedly Nigerian. I don't know. And it was just really, really salty. Then she sent me a text message of her friend saying, hey, girl, Tasha K looking for information on your man. And I was like, baby Kendra, we don't look for information on nobody. Your people send it to me. Just like your people told you that I was looking for information, they probably about sent it to me. My thing is like, why get so defensive? If there's nothing to hide about your man, why get so defensive? Because, you know, she's always posting in Rolls Royce and helicopters and these ridiculous outfits that you can't buy nowhere, not even Nigeria. And she is yet to get a hair transplant to bring back her edges, so the wigs just get further and further back.
Who is that?
Wait, what?
That's Rick James?
Oh, she's in the hospital. What is that?
Who is that?
That's Superfly Jimmy Snooker.
I thought that was Bone Thugs and Harmony.
She look like what?
You see where the makeup ends on her forehead?
She got that solid as a rock face.
Do you see where the makeup the makeup end before the hair get there?
Yeah, buddy. That's her?
That ain't her.
Yeah, she get fucked. Yeah.
She get fucked, but ain't nobody finna cuff.
She probably got some fire.
So go ahead, run this interview.
Did my resignation letter while I was in Italy, and I never went back. And I left and I moved to Beverly Hills, California, and I started my own company and my own
she bought
thing.
a Rolls Royce, and that was all she wrote.
Well, yeah, now they couldn't afford it. Now they couldn't afford me.
There was a lot being said there, okay, that she didn't really go into detail with, but she always makes sure that, oh, they can afford me. I was in Italy, Rolls Royce, Beverly Hills, very, very much new money because radio personalities don't make that kind of money. I said, listen, if I get anything on your man, I'm going to tap. So when I got this email and all of the receipts that was sent, I dropped it in her DM. Guess what happened? She didn't book up. It was crickets. All that mouth that she had and forehead, all that yelling, can't hear herself, is tone deaf, wasn't saying a thing.
I was so embarrassed for her because she was in a situation where she was with a scammer.
Oh, somebody got her
from Africa. You know them African boys, them be working this shit out these bitches. Them African boys, you got to give them credit. They move out here, hey baby. Oh damn. His makeup in right there too. Oh my God. Why they makeup stop before they hair?
Like
oh my God.
Like a predator grandma.
Reality,
that look like a stud predator, like a predator stud.
Chick, she tried to take
like DJ Quick Predator.
one of the what is it? He was African too, and he ended up being
a scammer. It's a lot of brothers from Africa who come out here and work these American women out their paper. And that's what she did. She got an African dude and he worked her out her paper. He had a whole bunch of aliases from what's been out there on the internet. I talked to Kendra G on the phone and she was telling me about she got a boyfriend. And I was like, oh, okay. So when I saw who this guy was, I was like, oh, they got you, boo. Damn.
Everybody says he's a scammer. Tasha K put you on blast. Corey Holcomb co-signed. Oh my. Have the mighty have fallen. Seems like you're a little long in the tooth and looking for anything you could cling on to. Just like the Godfather said.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. You see that? Winter is coming.
Because everybody knows what's really going down. You're over the wall, ma'am, and you're not looking quite as good as you used to look, especially without that makeup. You even danced your wig off at the Super Bowl. Quite embarrassing, but you didn't care because everybody had your back. Well, ma'am, let's really break it down and break it down simply. If you were the lady of quality who could actually get a rich man, you would be all over the world with that rich man. We all understand what you would do. You would have him on your side. Proud, Denzel Washington, Wesley Snipes, high status, millionaire, but you're not. You're with a guy who's broke, who was begging and scamming cars or something of that nature, allegedly. So let's keep it straight. You're expecting things from people that you can't even get yourself, and you let these ladies look you dead in the eye with their illusion over and over again. But you're gonna keep it on, and you're gonna keep the game up. Know why? It's all about the money, baby. And that app ain't gonna pay for itself. Now is it? You dig?
We got emails on your boyfriend, not your husband, but your boyfriend. Hey, how was that Kendra G scrutinizing women about their requirements and preferences in a mate when she's being love bombed by Hush Puppy Jr., the Nigerian Deo, aka Donovan Johnson, aka Don Johnson, aka Reginald Green. She is head over heels in love with a notorious scammer that recently came home from federal prison for bank fraud, credit card fraud, wire fraud, identity theft, and money laundering. So when I did drop this email in her DM, as I told her I would, and text her, she didn't say a goddamn thing. But she had a lot of motherfucking mouth trying to keep me or trying to scare me from even receiving this information. Like I said, everything's allegedly, even my name's allegedly. But like I said, if it get thick out here, we can put out the arrest record and what we were sent on this man that she's parading around.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Hey Kendra, stop going on national television making a dang fool of yourself. You got called out, called up, and called down, disagreed with, made to look silly, ran amok, razzle-dazzled. So let's offer a real solution to the situation. Ladies, do not expect a man when in a dating phase to do anything for you except possibly pay for dinner. All of this feminism, all of this woman hear me roar stuff, you might want to go 50-50. Are you trying to build a relationship with somebody? Or are you just out there trying to milk them for every single penny that you can get? Stop thinking that you're so valuable. Your time is so valuable and his time is so invaluable that he actually has to pay for your time. See, it used to be back in the day that you could actually take somebody to a day date, all day spend with them. Start off at a coffee shop, talk a little, proceed to a museum, talk a little, have some lunch, talk a little. But nowadays, ladies want to go straight to Steak 48. Spend all of that money. Oh, if it ain't $450, it ain't popping. Well, ma'am, that ain't gonna fly no more. Seems like you've overstated your value on your spreadsheet. That pro forma form is just not pro-forming, and you're not performing. Basically, ma'am, the jig is up, and we've all realized, wake up and smell the coffee. Ain't nothing going on but the rent, our rent, and we ain't about to pay your rent if you ain't worth 2 cents. You dig? Thank you for watching the Tip Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom. We're out.
We found true happiness.